Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and I'm back to give you an update on the content management situation. I'm using the content management planning system to help me better organize and keep up with my YouTube channel. So I started this late last year. It is a classic size. It started out as a happy planner, and along the way I found that I wasn't really happy with the inserts from the happy planner. I bought a planner that I thought had the right type of inserts. I went back and forth with that, and there's videos on the channel discussing that. We're not going to talk about that today. What I have determined is that I want to streamline. It's cool to have all the different planners, but I like everything together. I go through phases. So let me clarify. I do go through phases where I want everything separate, and then I'll go through a phase where I want everything together, because I don't want to have to pull from this planner, this planner, this planner, and I don't want to have to lug planners back and forth, because I'm not always in the craft lab when I want to use my planner, but I don't want to have to be carrying 5 planners back and forth. So I'm trying to streamline. I think I'll be better able to keep up and get the planning done and actually make the planners work for me. So I love the look of this. I love how it's set up. It works great. I love the covers. I love everything about it. It works. I finally got it to the place where it would work for me. However, it is a whole other planner that I felt maybe is unnecessary. So even though I have the whole year of monthlies in here, and I had started doing my content management on these monthlies, and I had divided things up as to what I would use for Journal Life's Journey, which I've fallen off on that. I'm in a slump right now with that, but I divided everything up on how I wanted to use it. The space, I love the space of the classic size monthly boxes. And I felt like I needed the space, but maybe I don't. So anyway, before I could even get started good in February, I said, well, let me try and see if I can do the same thing that I'm doing here, because the main thing that I was using was the monthlies. So if I'm just using the monthlies, why can't I just do that in my half letter? And I hate to put aside another planner. We never even got to the folder. Even though I did the folder for this one, I never did this one. We never got to that. Let's see, is there anything back here? Okay. So it looks like I will be putting this on the shelf for possible future use for something else. I'm always coming back to classic size. This was one of the sizes that I started with, but I think it's just too big for me now. And if I was only using one planner for everything, this would be what I would use. But I'm not using just one planner. So what I did was print the whole year. Well, I think I already had it printed. I had the whole year of monthlies printed for 2024. So what I have done, I decorated January a little bit just because I had some extra stickers. And we'll talk about this, even though I haven't filled it out. I transferred everything from February from the classic planner into these inserts. Now the boxes are smaller, and I'm having a little issue with that. But so far, so good. What I'm doing is trying to fill in the week of what videos I want to go where. Over here, I'm listing ideas in the sidebar. If the idea has already been recorded, then I color in the little heart or the little bullet point, whatever I use. If it hasn't been recorded, then it's open, and that tells me I need to record it. So as I have the ideas, I'm just going to fill in the sidebar with that. If I run out of room over there, I have room here. I also have room here to make notes about certain things that I want to do, maybe for the next month, or things that I might need to buy or check on, just notes. So I have that room here. And then I had these were in one of my Paper Studio sticker books. It's a tracker, a social media tracker, and I can't remember how I was going to use those. I'm glad I only put 3 in. So I put for the first 3 months. I think I was going to use it as a visual representation of the days that I posted videos. That seems to make the most sense. But then when I was looking at it the other day, I was like, well, I kind of already have that here. But when things like this happen where I just cross it out because I don't want to white out the whole box, then that's kind of going to throw me off. So this will give me an accurate depiction, just at a glance, a good visual of the days that I posted. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I'm going to make that work. I don't really want to mix other social media in with this. I want this to be strictly YouTube. And maybe I could end up using this for Journal Life's Journey to show where I post there. Since I won't be posting there very much, I could use this whole thing for Journal Life's Journey, or just make myself a 1 through 31 list for Journal Life's Journey. That's a good idea. So maybe this page could just be notes for February videos if I need it. This page could be everything for Journal Life's Journey. That's still YouTube, so that might work. We'll see. But I did go ahead and like highlight the colors. I tried to pick boxes that went with the color scheme for that month. So, and then I had these stickers in one of my sticker books. I left space up at the top in case I wanted to come back and put some washi. Same thing down at the bottom on these. Underneath, let's see if I can find one. Underneath the tracker space in case I want to put some washi. So I did the whole year like that. I put the tabs on. Boy, I had a time with those tabs. They're still not right, but I'm just leaving them the way they are. I couldn't figure out how to get them to flow the right way. I took them off 3 times, I think. So I finally said, okay, I'm not doing it anymore, and just left them alone. Now, August I'm missing, so I'm probably going to just hand letter that in because I had used the sticker somewhere. So these are all ready to go. I may go through and write in all of the holidays. I don't even think I'm going to use stickers for the holidays. Yep, that's what I did here. I just highlighted and wrote them in. So that's probably what I'm going to do through the rest of this. And that's it. I have the whole year. Then also in these in-between pages, if I would need to add dot grid in here, I can just add extra paper if I need it for more notes. So like I was saying in February, even if I do the other page as Journal Life's Journey, let's see. So yeah, even if I do Journal Life's Journey here and I need more room after I use this, I can still just add in a piece of dot grid paper. And I just printed a bunch of it the other day. So I have some. I'm going to stick that in here. I'm going to cut it and punch it and put it in here. So I'll have it on hand if I need it. But that is what I'm doing. That is what I've changed. I think that will be better. So I'll have YouTube content management up here in the front. Then when you go to the back here, I move this again. I'll have my PR and social media. So PR, the shops that I PR for, or people that contact me to review products, all that information will go here. And any social media posts, Instagram, Facebook. I also need to track Patreon as well. I hope I remember all of this. Well, at least I got the video. I can go back and look and see what I said. So with all this deciding and changing things around, my PR social media planner has suffered. I have not kept up with it. I am still going to do at least the Valentine's Day spread because I want to use the stickers from Fancy Budgeting, and I might carry that through to the end of the month, actually. We shall see. But I just wanted to give a quick, brief update on what I am doing with my content management, how I'm changing it, and how I'm combining planners. Now, that's the content management side of things. Let's talk about the body book. Okay, so I went through all of the drama of creating the body book. Again, I love it. I love these covers. And I'm so glad that it's a DIY planner, because now it's something that I can use any way I choose for any other time that I choose to use it. I went through and put all the inserts in. Once again, I was going to trim this down, as I mentioned in a previous video, and use the pages. I played around with the initial insert and filling it in. And then I was like, "Ugh, a whole other planner. I like the idea of the body book, but do I really need it?" The reasoning behind that was so that I could easily see health related things that I jot down. I'm not 100% sure this is going away, actually. So the reason that I am hesitant about this is because one, I don't want a whole other planner, but two, I don't want to combine all of that into my everyday planner, my B6 I don't want to put all of that in here and have it all mixed up with everything else that goes on. Now, I could dedicate a few pages at the beginning of each month for tracking health. I could do that, or I could do something similar to this. I just didn't want to have to draw this every week somewhere. And if I do this format, it's limiting me as far as how I can do my days. But But I don't know. It's so many options. I'm so torn over this. If I can just work this one last thing out, I think I'll be set and good to go with just 2 planners. If I can get this in here, well, 3 planners. If I can get this in here, I'm good. Then I would only have, besides a Dollar Tree planner, which isn't really a planner. I had someone ask me, what do I use as a planner, because they saw me flip through the Dollar Tree planner and said that there was only decorating in that planner. And in case you don't know, I am giving that planner away at the end of the year. This is what I think the 3rd year of me doing that. Might be the 4th year. I don't remember. I think it's the 3rd. But yeah, I just decorate that. It's undated so that I can give it away at the end of the year. That's the whole deal with the Dollar Tree planner. These are the planners that I actually use. Okay, so I would have these. I can manage lugging this back and forth. Just this. So when we get into adding this and having other content management planner, I think it's too much. It's too much. So let me think. I'm going to try a few different ways. There's nothing that's making me have to just start planning in here and keep going, other than the fact that I already dated these pages. But what might happen is these pages that I have already dated, ooh, I won't be able to do it with that one. Well, at least this one, I could use, just tip it in here and use it as is. So here I could just trim it up, add it in, and keep it moving, which is probably what I'll end up doing. That way, at least that insert, or the stickers that I used on that insert, won't go to waste, I think. And then I didn't really put much in here other than some dot grid papers. Oh, I have this. I may be able to transfer this over to the important dates that's in here, because there's not a whole lot. Yeah, that's what I think I can do that. All right. So it looks like I've already decided. I'm going to take my ollie clip off of there and move it here, because I like the pink and the black. All right. So I guess a decision has been made. I do really want to use this. Maybe I should take her out too and tip her in somewhere, just because. Let's see. And these stickers. Oh, I know where I can put her. I just don't like anything to go to waste, really. So I try to use everything. This doesn't really go because it's red and not like the burgundy red, but I could use her up here on the monthly. So I can tip her in right there and get a little use out of her. Of course, I'm going to trim the holes off, but do a little something like that. So I get some use. Let's put these in here. I'll get some use out of most of what I created for this. These other inserts can be used another time. I'm trying to streamline the actual planners. So I'll still have journals like my reading journal or media journal whenever I get started with that. But as far as actual planners, I want this to be it, I think. I need to be able to be as minimal as far as how many planners I'm using as possible so I can keep up with it, and so that I don't feel overwhelmed with lugging things all around back and forth here and there and everywhere. And if I need to take something, I don't have anything huge that I need to take with me. So let me know what you think about how I've streamlined it. Do you think I'm going to be able to make that work? If you have any suggestions, especially about putting the body book in here, let me know in the B6 Stalogy. And I'll link to the Stalogy if you're interested in checking that out in the description box below. I'm actually thinking of moving into an A5 Stalogy next year. I have one. I'm already thinking about next year. But yeah, I kind of thought about maybe mid-year. And I'm wondering, am I going to have enough room in this one this year? Will I have to jump into another notebook? If I do have to go into another Stalogy, I will probably go up to the A5 so that I can have that extra space. Let me know what you think. I had to go through that whole process of setting those planners up and trying them out to find out that I'd rather just have everything condensed as much as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.